to the build series. Today is episode 7 of the Integra K24 swap build series. What today's video consists of, well, as you can read the title, we got some mounts in today. I've been assembling the Avengers behind the scenes before I even had the motor. I knew I was going K-series like in a couple of days, and it was smart of me to reach out to companies beforehand so I can have, you know, parts in once everything starts settling in with the engine and, you know what I'm saying, getting everything ready basically, right? So I contacted Brian over at HASPORT, and sure enough, he came clutch, and he also sent your boy some axles. So now I have HASPORT axles, and I honestly didn't even know they made axles. I just know like they're the best in the business when it comes to mounts. Like there's no other company that comes close to HASPORT, and I mean that wholeheartedly. And I know you guys are probably saying, yo Zosh, bro, you don't understand because you're sponsor or all the mounts are the same. They're not the same, bro. Brian takes care of his products. It's like when you start a business, you don't just, you know, mass produce products and they expect it to work, you know what I'm saying? In some cases for companies, it did work. But HASPORT has been doing this for years. He know what he's doing, and I'm so glad I'm able to run some HASPORT motor mounts on my build. I'm glad I had him partner up with me for this build. I just can't wait to get these things unboxed, installed today. And then hopefully from there, all I have to do in order to get all this back together, I just gotta replace the intake cam shaft with a 06 to 08 TSX cam shaft, put the VTC 50-degree gear on it, and time it back up, and I'm done with the motor completely, and then we'll be ready to swap it into the Integra. So without further ado, let's get this package unboxed. Alright, so we're gonna start with our axles first because, well, there was the one on the bottom, and you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Now, when I was talking to Brian about axles, he asked me, yo, you got axles yet? And I was like, nah, I think I'm just gonna run like EP3 axles because that's what everyone tells me to do. Like, oh, just run RSX base model or run our EP3 axles. And he was like, nah, we got you, bros. HASPORT do make no pop out, made to fit axles for, you know, EG K swaps, DC K swaps. I'm pretty sure EF K swaps, DA K swaps. Man, HASPORT has it all. These are the EG-K axles, which would mean like EG DC axles, because EG and DC share the same subframe and stuff like that. So pretty much the same chassis. Here we have, I believe this would be my driver's side because the intermediate shaft goes right in there, playboy. So here we have my HASPORT axle exposed, and the cool thing about HASPORT axles, they are made from chromoly, which I don't know if I'm even pronouncing that right, but which is upgraded material, much better than OEM, like much better than OEM. So that's awesome. I honestly did not even know they made axles, but here we have, boy, here we have. The babies themselves, the engine mounts. Now, do some unboxing, boy. Booyah! HASPORT rear mount. Bracket, another bracket. Boom. They also supply you the hardware. Here we have all the hardware needed. Boom! So here I have my brand new HASPORT engine mounts. These are the 62A bushing, so like street/daily use. I will be installing these this vlogs. Brian, if you're watching this, I cannot thank you enough for partnering up with me for this K24 build. I'm glad to have you guys on board as my engine mount of choice. I've always ran HASPORT mounts. I run them on my turbo setup, my all motor B20 VTEC setup. I always had HASPORT mounts. And if I didn't mention it before, these are EG K2 engine mounts. I believe there's a setting on these where they allow you like to raise the engine or lower the engine depending on how you want, like if you want clearance for the oil pan or if you want clearance, I guess, for the hood. So without sounding too confusing, you see these two holes. I think the top holes for the K20 and the bottom holes for the K24, and also on this bracket right here as well. And once again, I just want to say thank you to Brian and Chris and all the other great people over at HASPORT for making this video even possible. Thank you guys so much. Be sure to click the link down below if you want to get some motor mounts for your B series, your D series, your K series. They specialize in everything, and now they just came out with an all-wheel drive kit. So static, there you go, brother, there you go. Well, I decided to do this off camera, but I just went ahead and polished the mounts, and ooh, that boy is clean. Check me out, boy. This is only one coat of polish. One coat, dog. One coat. Ice, ice, ice. Yeah. One coat. This is one coat of polish, bro. One freaking coat. Oh, that's so clean. Ice, ice, ice. Yeah. And if you see that my engine bay is different, I attempted to paint it. I actually got a video on it, but I'm not gonna release it because my paint is not gonna stay like this forever. I was supposed to get it painted actually today, which is Saturday, but something fell through on my end of the deal and I'd have to wait. But I'll inform you guys of why I couldn't get it painted. But just know I won't be able to get it painted for like another month and a half from now. I just used the OEM paint I had, put it in the spray bottle and just sprayed it. I know it looks bad and I know like I wanted to be like as dope as possible for this build series, but unexpected things happen and I just gotta get a move on everything. So now that I got that out the way, it's time to start installing these mounts. So the first mount we're gonna be installing is this mount. Now in order to like line it up perfectly, underneath the car there's 2 bolt holes, I guess for the transmission torque mount would go, which is right here. I don't know if you guys can see that. PSA, I know I'm out of focus because this lens sucks. If anyone wants to trade lenses, that would be awesome. This is a 12mm prime lens. I will be happy to trade for a stock kit lens for the Sony E mount lenses, okay? Cool. So basically there's 2 holes here. Make sure they don't move when you start drilling and everything. So what I'm gonna do is mark up the top so I know exactly where to drill. I just gotta bore that hole bigger and make a hole there and we're good to go. So that's what we're gonna do. Once you have your holes drilled, come over here to your hardware table and you get the longest ones. Get these bad boys and then make sure they fit. But that fits and this one don't, so I gotta drill that one a little bit more. We have 1 out of 3 mounts complete. Got the bottom all tightened up. I don't know if you guys can see it. I can't see it down there, but that is on there. Playboy, we good. So 1 down, that one to go, because that one's easy. So let's do that one. Can we just admire the freaking polish? Oh my lord. Ice, ice, ice. Yeah. Now the hardest part about putting these mounts in is finding the correct length of bolt. When you receive the hardware from HASPORT, there's like no instructions. So you just gotta match them up and see which one fits the best, and I found these 3 that work the best. So here is the transmission mount all done. Show you the back side of it. Booyah! The hardware is actually easy, even though mine didn't come with instructions. I don't know if they just played a joke on me. I don't know if they actually do come with instructions or not. But yeah, that's pretty much done. So all I gotta do is just put it in. Well, it's not tightened down, but all the mounts are in, bro. Besides that one, well, that's on the table, but that mount's in. That mount's not tightened in the rear because I don't have a 17mm wrench. And that's in, and well, I just gotta tighten that up. But I'm trying to make sure if the bolts provided by HASPORT replaces the OEM engine mount. I'm not too sure, man, and I asked Chris, but I'm waiting to hear back from him. But for the most part, mounts are in. You're next, buddy. You are next, you little fluffer. But I think that's gonna wrap it up for today's video because, well, I got the mounts installed and that's what today's video is about. It's a HASPORT video to showcase light on the great company that makes the best mounts in the business. No disrespect. Real quick overview, we just installed some EGK2 motor mounts from HASPORT Performance, and I also received their EGK axles. So if you're looking for axles that's budget friendly, you know what I'm saying, not gonna break the bank and that's not gonna pop out on you, I highly recommend these axles, man. Even though I don't have them in the car yet, I just know they're gonna work. Like you just know, like, he specializes axle to work for the chassis, so it ain't like you gotta go to AutoZone and pick up an EP3 axle and pray it works. This actually works. So huge thanks to Brian and all the other guys over at HASPORT for making this video possible. Thank you guys so much for partnering up with me for this build. I'm glad to have you guys on board. And that's gonna wrap it up for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one, hopefully tomorrow if everything goes well. Right now, because I gotta remove the dashboard and remove the heated core, so when I do receive my shift cables and shifter box, I'm gonna run it through the firewall because I want the race spec shifter. I don't want the no-cut one because, well, race car. So thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one. I'm out. Peace. Ouch.